Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I just got done cleaning up a project, so my desk area is fairly clean, and I've been getting a lot of private messages regarding why this year I didn't do a scrap room update, and part of the reason why is because we rented out our home and are now renting an apartment closer to our work and larger in square footage. So I really didn't go overboard with decorating my scrap room because this is just temporary for the year and I really didn't want to start painting and decorating. But it is fairly organized, so I'm going to go ahead and do a series of videos just showing different organizational ideas. I'm going to start with my desk just to kind of show you guys how I scrap and how I keep my products around me that I need to utilize. So let's get started. And I'm holding the camera. It's easier than using the tripod, so I apologize if it's a little shaky. Okay, here is my desk, and I got it at IKEA. And basically, it's one of those sets where you can choose any tabletop that you want. They have about 20 choices in different colors and sizes and shapes. And then you can choose the legs that you want. I paid $20 for this tabletop, and I believe it's 6 foot by, I think, 5 foot deep. And then I chose these legs, which were $15 each, and you can raise it or lower it as much as you want. So I really like this table. I think the bigger table works well for me because I'm a lazy scrapbooker. I like to have everything that I need like right by my chair. And then I use kind of a crappy chair, which I kind of pulled out of the way, but basically it's just a $50 like computer chair, but I like it because it swivels so I can reach everything to my left and to my right. Okay, so that's the table. Then if you go above, I have my embellishment center. And again, I'm a lazy scrapbooker. Up at the very, very top, I used to have my Mr. Huey's and some of my other sprays. And then I got really lazy and hated like standing on my tippy toes to get them. So I decided, my alcohol inks are still up there, but I decided that I'm going to just put more decorative stuff up there. Then these are the shelves that I can reach a lot better. I'm 5 foot tall, so I can't reach too high. But all of my glitters are on that top shelf right there. And then on the next row are jars filled with loose Primas. And then this jar on the far hand left side is all of my seam binding. Then over here are all of my stickles except for my neutrals. My neutrals are right there. And then this is some of my ribbon. And a lot of this ribbon is paper tray ink, so I keep that out because it's probably one of my most used. Then if you look to the right of my desk, here is that new binder that I made for all of my dies, and I love having it right here. This is my holder for all of my Tim Holtz inks, Distress inks. And then I have all of my Copics here, and then in here are my glitter pens. This is my thing to make a hole in your paper to put your ribbon. And then down here, these are what I commonly use to color skin, so I keep those separate because I always grab for those. And if you notice, closest to me, or my work area, which is right here, I have all of my neutrals because sometimes I paper piece and I'm not using these colors. So I try to keep my neutrals closest to me. Then, on these two stands, and these I got at Hobby Lobby, I believe they were 10 bucks each, and then I just used a coupon on them, are my most used inks. On the right-hand side are all of my Jenny Bolin, the complete collection. And then on my left-hand side is my Memento, Versamark, Archival White, my two favorite color box inks, my StazOn, and then these four are chalk ink by Hero Arts that aren't labeled on the outside. Then for all of my other inks, I either keep them in here, like all of my, I don't know what you call these, hold on, these things. All of my little inks are in here, and then some of just my random ink. And then my Distress inks, I'll show you where I keep those. Then, if you see over here, I have this thing that I created with all of my Lindy Stamp Gang swatches on it. And I love it. So when I want to use a Lindy Stamp Gang product, I just match it to my project and then pull it out. And then on the back it says, like, this one says Icy Primrose, Yellow, Icicle Creek, which is the collection. So I just keep that hanging there. Then, this is a semi-recent thing that I added this year, and I really like it. I put, when I'm getting ready to do like a layout or something, I put the papers, this holds 12 by 12 papers in here, and then I also keep my Copic chart in here, if I could just pull it out. So that way I could just pull it out and use it. And then also in here, I always put a few sheets of copy paper, because sometimes when I'm inking like crazy or I want to stamp off the paper, I use this cheap paper to do that. So I just keep a little bit on hand, and then I like replenish it before my next project. Then, and I'll do another video how I store my pictures. But in one of these iris cases, every time I develop my pictures, I sort which ones I think are scrap worthy, meaning that I don't just want to put them in a regular album, and I stick them in here. So these are like all the ones of Reagan. There's quite a lot in here, and Christmas and all kinds of other things that happened in the last 2-3 months. And I keep that up here so that I have my scrap worthy ones right where I need them. Then this is just a few of my most commonly used tools. I just recently stuck those there, just when I'm paper piecing or filing something, my X-Acto knife, stuff like that. Then over here I just have a refill, and I have found, someone left me a message that your glossy accents won't get clogged if you put it upside down, and it's very true. So now I store it upside down right in there. And sometimes what I use this for too is if I just bought something new, let's say I just did a haul video and there's a stamp set and I'm like, oh, I don't want to put that away, I want to use it soon. I stick it in here so that I see it and then use it. And then this is a new addition if you are watching my haul video from Stamp Fest. This is a dauber holder, and I'm going to start as I start using my inks on them, because this is brand new, and right now I've just been using makeup brushes. But as I use them, I'm going to use my label maker to label them, and then I'll have this right here, because I pretty much ink everything. And then in here are just some random things, like these are, every time I make a card, I stamp one of these. I always stamp my layouts with this. I use this for when I'm setting brads. So that just stays right there. Then to the left, this is a new addition. Thanks Kate from Crafting Kate. She showed this in a few videos ago, and she got this at Harbor Freight, and it was only 19 bucks, but it was a pain in the butt to put together. So I warn you, if you get it, it's just really annoying. But I love it. It's 12 inches in diameter and 18 inches high. Well, 18 inches high to here. If you put things in it, this is going to add a few inches. And I really like it because now my distress inks, instead of being in these drawers up here where it's a pain to reach, they're right here, and I can just spin it around and they're all labeled. So I have that. And there's room to grow. Like on the other side of this, I have nothing. So I can add stuff. Here are all my Mr. Huey's that I can see. And then I always use gel matte medium to stick paper to chipboard, and then here are all my pens that I use. So those are there. Then on this one are all my little chalk inks, and then the back's empty. And then down here are my blocks, and then my glue dots, and then my embossing buddy. And then over here are my diamond dust. And then this little thing I use to put paint in when I'm painting stuff. So that always stays there. Then my plug is down here. See that plug bar? So I try to keep all my wires over here. And basically what I plug in is my heat gun, my glue gun, and then this is new. I just showed it in a haul. I saw Yoli Bean Keeper Coffee Worm on one of these. So it was only $5, so I'm going to give it a whirl because I always drink coffee when I scrapbook. And then right in front of me, oh, I'm sorry, and then on this embellishment center on the wall are all my Lindy Stamp Gang powders that there they are, that I color my flowers in with. And then some random buttons. These are all the twines that I love from Paper Tray Ink. This is all my grosgrain ribbon. And then just all of my embossing stuff, and these are the inks. And then in front of me, I only use this really to do videos on, and then this is what I actually use to craft on. So then you ask, where are all my tools? Well, I'm going to do a second part 2 right now to show you all of that. Bye.